I was rolling a joint and I just got carried away. We can ignore that. I just want to get out of the way right off the top. I'm not into cuckolding at all, but I am a visual learner, and there's a lot of overlap, it turns out. My little chair in the corner has a swing-out desk so that I can take notes. They say that Jesus famously walked on water, but he also turned water into wine. I hope it wasn't the same water. Like, Jesus, get off the table, we're trying to eat dinner. This morning, I had a real problem. I tried to, smooth out the wrinkles in my breakfast. Tried to use a waffle iron, just made the wrinkles way crispier. That one's stupid, that one's for me. I don't know if you heard about this. There was a guy in Florida, he was like 80 years old, and he decided to commit suicide during the massive hurricanes by not evacuating. And then he miraculously survived a bunch of trees crashing through his house and stuff. And then just the next day slit his wrists in the bathtub. That's gotta piss off God a little bit, right? Goes through all the effort just to save him. Can you imagine just catching a dog eating chocolate and being able to pull it out of its mouth right at the last second? Then you turn away for one moment and the dog just slits his wrists in the bathtub? It'd be crazy. I've been trying to date more lately, and they say that if you're meeting a stranger for the first time, especially if you're going to a new location, you should do some research into the venue so you can know the exits, and you can have an exit strategy planned ahead of time for your own safety. So you can use this. This is what I do. I only go out with people who are taller than 6'7", so that if I need to escape, I can run into an underground parking lot. They can't get past this swinging sign. It's the perfect getaway. They say that you are what you eat, which is why I only eat cannibals. That was a thinker. If you're a cannibal, a mass grave is just like a charcuterie board someone buried in the lawn. I think food science is the lamest kind of science. I was eating candy last week, and on the wrapper it said made with artificial flavors, but it also said strawberry. Pretty sure that's a real flavor. We've been messing with our food for 10,000 years, and all we've come up with is pink lemonade and blue raspberry. Those are just colors. If I was the CEO of Food Incorporated and my lead scientist came to me with a PowerPoint presentation on orange bananas, I would just shoot him with a green gun. That's fine, that's whatever. I'm gonna try some bullshit out. I just spent $80 on this and I don't fucking know how it works. These are jokes that are for your eyes, unless you're over there, and then they're just regular jokes, I guess. I just have to carry them around. This first one is a chart that shows everything I know about the 1,200-year history of the Russian Empire. As you can see, most of it is just made up of the lyrics to the 1978 Euro disco dance hit Rasputin by Boney M. And then the orange bit is just that shirtless picture of Putin on a horse. This is a fun list. It's everything that I think makes up a positive marijuana experience. It's locally grown. I think you should support your shops or whatever. It's a little skunky, or it's baked into brownies. That's what I like in my weed time. What I think is interesting is that this is a list of things that I think make up a negative roadkill experience. It's locally grown, or it's a little skunky, or they're baked into brownies. It's just the same list. Sometimes life is crazy like that, Does anybody else think it's funny to deliberately mispronounce words? Yeah, cool. All right, this will be just for you, I guess. This is what I think a graph would look like if it's being sentenced to death for piracy. It's a giraffe. You guys wouldn't get that one. He'll probably be fine. If you're going to kill a giraffe, I wouldn't use the gallows. He's got a long neck. This one's a little complicated, so try and stay with me. We're doing like smart stuff, I guess. This is a Venn diagram. Up top, we have a controversial underarm surgery that's like sweeping the medical fields in America. The numbers are crazy. On the left, we have the section of like, I have a friend, he bought a katana at one of those weird strip malls, and he uses it to prepare his avocado for some reason. And then on this side is just Angelina Jolie's marriage history. And what I think is fun is there's a surprisingly large overlap of surprise pit removals. Yeah, if you didn't see that stupid pun coming, neither did Brad, actually. This is a fun act out. This is a graph. Oh, my draft died. Whatever. This explains a lot about why I am the way I am. This is graphing the height of a tennis ball as it lived through my first and only tennis lesson. Because I was 6 years old, and my mom took me out onto the driveway. And for some reason, her first lesson involved drawing a bunch of targets on the wall and being like, hit the targets. So take the ball. You know, you do a little double bounce because you've seen tennis on TV. That's what the pros do. You throw it up in the air, hit it right onto the roof, actually. And then it stayed in the gutter. And it's just been there forever, I guess. It'll be there for the rest of time. And it never came down because my mom's reaction to that was to just go, ugh, and walk inside. So, I don't know, I live with that every day. And I'm gonna end on this one. This one's stupid. This is just a graph showing how tall I thought the line deserved to be over time. Here's where it got an A on its math test. Here's where it decided to go to dance school instead of college. And I'll just be disappointed, but I'll love him forever because this is my line. I don't know, I don't have kids, I don't know what parenting's like. I'm Ryan, thanks so much.
Professor Ryan Watson, everybody. Did we all learn something? Was that very educational?